What's up, Mr. Malin? I like those purple pods you were showing, man. It's good stuff. Deacon of Pain, getting ready to enter the ring with some purple stuff. I like it. I like it a lot. So, a little bit behind on some of the things I wanted to do reviews on. Mr. Morrow, I tagged you because we have seeds. Well, not seeds. I'm sorry. No, these are not Orions. Oh, your Orions are purple? Pink? Cool. No, we have Primatalis. We got some nice ones. I've been waiting on them. They're kind of like, for me, at least in my habitat where I'm growing, they're kind of a late season. I was a little bit disappointed early on. They weren't producing. There were pod sets, but they weren't doing much. I pulled some pods off of the 4 plants that I have, but all of a sudden they decided it's time to produce. And we have what I would consider some incredible specimens of Primotalii. I've been interested in wanting to do a review of this because I've seen normal people and some newer pod reviewers eating these and getting destroyed. So I'm wondering, like, are they as hot as everyone's saying they are? And I haven't really had a chance to discover if they are or not, honestly. I just haven't produced enough to give it a valid opinion. I've had a couple, not a whole lot though. So I've got quite a few on the plants. I just cut these off the plants 2 minutes ago because I finally found some that I was like, you know what? It's time to see if these are as hot as a lot of people are saying they are. I have no reason to believe they're not. I mean, they look like fire. I mean, and the tailed version of these, I mean, they're just absolutely incredible. And I posted a couple pictures of some, but I only had like 6 or maybe a half dozen or a dozen of them before. And maybe this weekend, if I'm lucky, if not this weekend, maybe next weekend. Where I'm at, I'm in central northern Illinois, close to Chicago. It looks like I passed the coldest weather that I had, and I got like a good maybe 2 to 3 weeks smooth sailing. Hey Eric, good stuff. Hey Tony, good stuff. And I'm just starting to really pull some nice phenos of what the Primotalii has to offer. The Primotalii is a cross that its name has in it Primo, Fatali, Primotalii. And I mean, it produces some fabulous looking peppers. Not exactly super happy with the productivity, but I'll grow them again because you got to give everything at least a couple seasons. You never know what season they like, what conditions they like. This season wasn't that hot here where I live, so we'll give it another shot because, I mean, just look at it. I mean, just looking at it, it's pretty impressive. So, we're hanging out here with the Primotalii. My seeds came from Mr. Pickles. Thank you very much, Mr. Pickles. I'm really impressed with some of the other colors that are being produced. The chocolate looks awesome. I think it was a golden, or mustard or golden. There's somewhere the color was right in there. Mr. Pappas, Iowa Twister in the house. That man grows peppers. So does Cyprian. Cyprian, welcome. Thank you for joining. These are some guys that really know how to grow peppers. I mean, I've had quite a few people tell me that, hey, you're an excellent grower. Yeah, maybe. I have people that I look up to, and some of those people are in the house. So they're people I look up to. If I could do what I did this season consistently, I'll consider myself a better grower. We all have learning opportunities. While my garden looks great, there's some failures that I don't post. Most people don't post failures. I'll post those in a couple weeks. Mr. Joe Rollins. I can't wait to order some hot sauce from you. That is awesome. Yeah, you know you got the goods. So, there's not that many of you in the house. Just give me a heads up. Left, middle, right. Which one do you want me to eat? Left, middle, right. Which one should we go for? Leave it there for a second. Left, middle, right. Man, the color, I don't know what you guys see, but what I see on my camera right now looks pretty awesome. So we got a left, we got a middle. We don't have enough people watching, but we have a left and middle. So we'll take the right out. So we'll just hang out with left and middle. Left, yeah, okay. So the left's a popular, but the middle is good too. I mean, look at that. It's got some cool features to it. It's bumpy. It's wrinkled. It's got the tail coming out the side. A crosscut. Hey, Tony, crosscut. What do you mean, crosscut? All of them? Oh, fuck, okay. Hey, all of them. I won't do 3 of them, but I'll do 2. That was the middle. Let's cut the left. Uh-oh. Tail fell off. So the middle is down. What I find interesting sometimes, people talk about like how much oil. I got seeds falling out of my mouth. All of them, no, James. Maybe 2, maybe. People talk about like oil rolling around. There's a difference between oil and water. Depending on your growing conditions, water rolls around. Oil does not. Oil is just like what we cook with. Oil is a thicker substance, heavier than water. It doesn't roll around. This pepper has a good amount of oil in it. Oh, okay, the crosscut. Okay, good. Yeah, cut it down the center and let's see what's inside of it. So I ate the first one, which was the left pod. We didn't see the crosscut. But we got the crosscut here. We do have some glistening walls. In half of the second pepper, on the upper side, close to the base, there's some heavier oils up here on top. On red peppers, it's always a little bit more difficult to see how much oil is hanging out inside. It's a lot easier to see on a peach pod. On a peach pod, the yellow stands out. On a chocolate pod, yellow stands out. One pod down. Let's go for the second. So you guys are hanging out with the pepper Wolverine. We're trying Primotalii. Sorry. A Primotalii. Seeds acquired from the source. Cut a couple of good pods today. Heat's really starting to kick in. We're that like 1 pepper and a half. First pod was like very enjoyable. It was fruity. Hair floral, a little bit fruity. I'm not sure. Biting into the first half of the second pod, fruitiness just kicked it up 10 notches. Jeez, this might be a tough one to do too. I don't normally do 2 pods. Not live, anyway. That's a whap. That's a whappa. All right, that's a whap. 2 pods, Primotalii, down. Boom. It's a hell of a pepper. Quite floral. Fruity though, but floral. As the effects of the first pepper are kicking in, and I'm eating the second pepper, eyes are watering. The heat's expanding. It's exploding on the mouth. How's the buzz? Give me a second. Beast mode? Absolutely. Like I said, I don't normally do 2 peppers. Elijah, we're hanging out with the Primotalii. We just did Primotalii times 2 because we just had a good opportunity to cut quite a few, and they look just fantastic. I mean, they're beautiful peppers. I've seen bigger specimens. These aren't the biggest, but they're impressive nonetheless. I mean, they have the tail feature going on, Primo features on the top, Fatali on the elongation. It's a Primo flavor all the way, man. It's got a little bit of the citrusy Fatali. Primo heat. Blast off. It's at my ears. Okay, I got 2 of these. I don't normally eat 2 peppers. Sometimes I eat 1 pepper that might weigh as much as these 2. Not sure how that compares. This is fire. Nose is running. Eyes are watering. I have a 2 to 3 ear alarm fire. No joke. This is good stuff. But there's a underlying fruity tone. Reminds me of a... Wow, hold on. I'm not sure what it reminds me of. Or endorphins are kicking in. Oh yeah, they are. Mouth is watering like crazy. Farmer Blow. Yeah. Man, that stuff stuck everywhere in my teeth. Wow. The flavor that's in the mouth, though, is incredibly enjoyable. I'm just trying to clean it out a little bit so I can talk, because I keep trying to talk and little flesh pieces keep coming up. Has the incredible fruiting backbone of the Primo. And this has this citrusy nature of a good Fatali. How hot? Man. Aaron Ool on my scale, which is above a lot of people's. I'm not the ultra chili head. Man, this is a 10. I did eat 2 of them though. This is a 10. It's hot and it's building. The flavor though is what's surprising. It's an incredible flavor. It's fruity and citrusy. There's no bitterness. There's no floral nature to it whatsoever. It's an incredible flavored pepper. And it's like that roller coaster you always wanted to ride. You heard about it. You saw pictures, but you never got to ride it. And when you finally got to ride it, it actually lived up to its expectations. I can see why this has destroyed many people. This pepper is living up to the hype or expectations I've seen on video. It's a hell of a pepper. Wow. Aaron Ool, I would say, honestly, I've grown red reapers, golden, yellow. This is every bit as hot. Every bit. This is a serious contender for up there. Fabulous flavor. So Tony, maybe, but I mean, I'm getting a great flavor from this red one. Ooh, pepper burp. Yeah. Serious mouth burn. It's everywhere. It's moved up. It wants to. Ooh, wow. Lack of words. Farmer Blue, number 2. I've had nothing this season that wipes out my nasal passages like this. Wow. Oh, I love yellows. Don't get me wrong. Hey, Michael, congratulations on your anniversary with my cousin. Glad to have you as part of the family. I'm not sure how I do it. And sometimes, like today, I'm not sure why I do it. Eating 2 of these is not advisable. But the flavor of this Primotalii is quite impressive. When you get through all the heat that's building, the crescendo, the attacking of the tongue, the pins and needles, and for me, like a 2-alarm fire on my ears, it's still fruity. It's still incredibly fruity. Hey, Michael, I miss you guys too, man. I wish we could see each other more often. We'll have to work on that. Thank you. And my Aunt Kay's here. Aunt Kay, Hobbs family to the max. No, not everyone is created equal, Cyprian. There is a reason that someone gifted and bestowed the name of Wolverine to me. I'm pretty sure I'll regret this in like 2 to 3 hours from now. Eating 2 of these is quite the endeavor. Growing peppers is easy, seriously. I mean, Mother Nature, some water, good soil, and don't overthink it. Growing peppers is easy. Just growing a lot of peppers is when it becomes difficult. Hey, Joe, yeah, the flavor of these peppers is awesome. I mean, this would be... Elijah, absolutely. So what I just did in eating 2 of these is not recommended. Elijah makes a very good point. I'm not doing a challenge, nothing. I held up 3 peppers and asked people what they wanted me to eat, and there was no consensus between 2 of them. And I really, really wanted to test the limits. I've had a lot of hot peppers this season. Some of them get close to pushing the limits. I've seen a couple people eat this specific variety of Primotalii and had problems with it. I wanted to see if I had problems with it. I wanted to see if it is as really as hot as everyone or most people have said it is. It is. And when you eat 2 of them, it's close to panic mode. I was getting there. It was definitely getting there. The Primotalii is an incredibly great cross of 2 great peppers, being the Primo pepper, Fatali pepper. It carries a little bit of the citrus undertones of the Fatali on top of the serious Primo heat. It's interesting that this specific cross is actually hotter than the Primos, and I've got Primos growing out this season with seeds from Troy Primo. This Fatali is actually, or Primotalii seems to be hotter than that Primo. So it's interesting to see how you cross one and another and they bring out certain aspects. This is a great cross. What else can I say? Heat subsided, ears aren't ringing anymore, level came down, and there's nothing in the throat, a little bit on the tongue still. All I can say is, you know what, I'm glad that I got the opportunity to get seeds for Mr. Pickles and grow out this incredible variety of peppers that shows incredibly long tails, wrinkles, bumps. You won't see them on my phone very much, but there's some little dimples too. Hey, Aaron, Fatali is a pepper of African origin. It's kind of like it's a Chinense variety. Comes in a couple of colors. I think the original was a red. It might have been a yellow. Incredibly good flavored citrusy pepper. A little bit above the standard habanero level. So there you go. That's what it is. Man, hey Elijah, thank you. I appreciate that. I consider that an incredible compliment. Thank you, Elijah. Thank you. Like I said, I didn't choose the name. It was given to me. I think I have earned it. I think I showed that once again today, but that wasn't the point. The point was just to hang out, enjoy this pepper, and see if it's hot, as everyone says it is. And it is extremely hot. But the difference between this and some of the other super hots, this has an incredibly enjoyable flavor. Fruity, citrus, slightly bitter, but that went away extremely fast. I didn't detect any floral nature in my peppers. My peppers are grown in soil, all organic nutrients. Never put anything inorganic. They couldn't break down by worms or bacteria, natural enzymes in the soil. So, incredibly good flavored pepper. Joshua, no, I haven't had the opportunity to have a chocolate. I think Jim, Mr. Pickles, might send me a chocolate. Maybe, but you know, who knows. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I'm going to cut this out. Got some family stuff to take care of. And there's not much else to describe about the burn. I mean, I could show you my garden. It's still quite fantastic. There's still quite a bunch of stuff to cut. But we came here for the Primotalii. It's a great pepper. Mr. Pickles, you're doing great stuff, man. Keep isolating all that stuff, man. It's all good. Michael Sheen, extended love to the Hobbs family, the Kincaid family, all of us. Oh, Cyprian, before I go, was it one of the slowest varieties in my grow? Yes, absolutely. I'm just now like getting ready to harvest a mother load of Primotalii. So, peace out, Pepper Wolverine. I hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't enjoy it, let me know like what I can do better. I'm always about making people happy, giving more information, different information, better information. So if there's something I didn't do that you'd like to see me do, let me know. And if I don't hear anything, I'll assume I'm doing everything A-okay. Primotalii to the max. Pepper Wolverine approves. Awesome stuff, guys. Have a good evening. We'll do it again soon with a different pepper variety.